What's up, it's your boy Reemus, and welcome back to another episode of the Reemus Boxing News, where today we are talking about the fact that Manny Pacquiao has suggested or reiterated his desire to face Conor McGregor in 2021. Now, this is a fight in which it would rub a lot of boxing fans the wrong way because they feel like, we already know who would win, and Conor McGregor doesn't really deserve it, you could say, but at the same time, for Pacquiao, it would make a lot of sense because it would bring in a lot of money. And for Conor McGregor, he would win a world title, in boxing, so that would add to another accolade of his long list of achievements. But me personally, I don't really mind if this fight comes about, and I don't really mind what happens. Pacquiao, I expect, would win. But what he said is he wants to have 2 fights in 2021. So most likely he could have a softer type of touch or warm-up, or a tune-up, you could say. And then maybe after that he would fight Conor McGregor later in the year, perhaps when there are more fans. And that's a fight that could be record-breaking, at least for Pacquiao. Maybe not bigger than the Mayweather versus Conor McGregor fight, because you have to consider that there was such a build-up to that fight, for years. 2016, 2015, there was trash talk between Mayweather and McGregor, which you can see on the documentary The Last of TBE. And also Conor McGregor had a lot of momentum around that time. He doesn't have as much now, and neither does Pacquiao as well. But Pacquiao is 42 years old now. But despite that age, I personally think he showed that he still looked good enough in his last fight, even though it was ages ago. I expect that he would overcome someone like Conor McGregor. But at the same time, you could say Conor McGregor is younger. He would be maybe more motivated because he's stepping into a new sport. So he'd not new, but you know what I mean. Like, he's stepping into a new venture, trying to get a boxing title. He'd probably be more motivated and train harder. But he has the rematch with Dustin this year. If he gets through that fight in the UFC, then perhaps maybe that fight could come about with Pacquiao. I don't think it would come about, because I don't know. You never know, because money talks. And I know a lot of people would say, well, Conor McGregor doesn't deserve it because there are a lot of fighters who put their time in and they're trying to get a world title. And then we got the WBC saying that for Conor McGregor, because the WBA belt is held by Manny Pacquiao. The WBC, though, said that they would give Conor McGregor a shot at the title as long as he got through one challenge in the top 15 of the WBC rankings. And that belt is held by Errol Spence, I believe. And that would be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, Errol Spence versus Conor McGregor. I think Errol Spence too, he would really do a number on him because he's younger, fitter, more maybe not fitter than Pacquiao, but he's young and hungry, and he would want to make a statement. But I don't even think Errol Spence would be interested in that fight because it's not really a legacy fight for him. For Pacquiao, he doesn't need another legacy fight. So he's not really gonna mind. Like, he's fought enough. He's fought enough top guys. So why would you fight someone tougher for less money when you could fight someone like this? It would be more of a spectacle, and you'd get way more money. And you might look at this and say, no, he should be fighting the challengers. Yeah, you could be right, technically. But at the same time, be realistic. We know that money talks, and Conor McGregor has the money to speak, or he has that pulling power to make the money speak. But those are my thoughts on the fight. I want to know your thoughts on a potential fight between McGregor and Pacquiao. Comment down below, let Reemus know if you think the fight would happen, and if you even want to see that fight. So take care, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.